You are now tuned into Two Drunk Sistas podcast, unscripted and uncensored. Grab yourselves a drink and enjoy.
Hey, y'all.
It's bad. I'm sorry. Hello, everyone.
What's up, y'all?
What's good? What's good?
Welcome to Two Drunk Sistas podcast.
I'm D.
I'm W.
Welcome.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in today.
Yep. Okay, so what we talking about?
We gotta talk about what we sipping on. What
Oh yeah, that's right. So we sipping on some barbecue. Okay,
yeah, but
for those,
straight,
but not straight.
the barbecue.
So for those who don't know, Bourbon Court. Okay, I know y'all have seen the bottle. It's a Haitian rum. Mm-hmm. It's really, really good. I'm not
really
sure.
Smooth.
Yeah, is it? Is it the 8-year? has it been like brewing?
It's not the
8-year
one. No, it's
not
the 4 years one.
Still good. So yeah, so
it's still making me sweat.
Right. So D mixed it up. You know what I'm saying? She's a mixologist. A mixologist.
So are you. Yeah.
Thank you. So what you put in this?
Well, I put a little and I put a little and then I put the barbacoa
and the barbacoa
and some slices of apples.
Oh. For y'all bougie bitches.
Cheers.
Okay, so what we talking about today?
We are talking about the movie Eli.
Yeah, that's on Netflix, y'all. If this ain't Eli with Denzel Washington, no.
Yeah, that movie is called The Book of Eli. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. Look at my drunk ass all fucking wrong. This one is just straight Eli.
Right. And it's on Netflix, so go ahead and watch it. If you haven't watched it, just stop. Just stop right now.
Don't listen to it because we're gonna
spoiler alert. Spoilers. We're gonna be talking about the movie, what we like about it, what we didn't like about it, and we're gonna go from there with our drunk asses.
Right.
So it's on Netflix. Mm-hmm. It's directed by, how do you say it? How do you say the name? Clarion? It's not a real.
I want to say Syrian.
Anyway, it's Claron Foy.
Oh, is that it?
Claron?
Girl, that's not no L.
What? That's not an L?
Nah.
Oh, bitch.
Chiron.
Wow.
We're wrong. We're butchering it.
We're sorry.
Apologize for that.
This person is of Irish descent, so we apologize.
Yes, we're sorry.
So, Ciaran Foy, I guess?
We'll go with that.
I'm sorry.
We'll go with that.
So, he directed Sinister 2, if you haven't seen it.
Yes.
Well, we'll review it down the line. But we got to review the first one.
Right.
So, anyways, back to Eli. So, Eli, okay, so the story about Eli, I don't know if you guys remember Bubba Boy.
Okay,
with,
I don't think I've seen that movie.
But
I am aware of like what
the concept of him,
because
he was allergic to everything,
right?
And so they kept him in this. They shielded him from all the germs and stuff like that,
right?
So the same premise with Eli. Apparently, this kid, 4 years. It happened to him 4 years ago. He thought that he was allergic to everything.
Yeah, so he can't breathe shit. He go outside and it's
right. He's hyperventilating, and then his skin starts to turn to a reddish color, and so
almost like he's burning, almost like a really bad sunburn.
Oh yeah,
like really,
he's a vampire.
Right. Like you know how they ass try to touch the daylight, be in the daylight, and they fucking
they
start to sizzle.
Yes,
that's how.
And so his parents. So what's the boy's name? What's his name
in the film?
Oh, Eli, clearly. Oh my God! Woo! Okay, look, I promise not to pee on myself, so.
The movie's about Eli. What's the boy's name?
Eli. Okay. Duh. You want gum, dum dum? All right. Drink. Ooh, Lord, it's hot. The barbecue.
Hey, dum you want
gum? That's for the
sorry guys.
The Night at the Museum reference. So okay. So Eli's parents wanted to do anything to save him, right? Because they want their son to have a normal life.
Right.
So cue in the crazy doctor.
And when y'all see this lady, it's the same damn lady from all those crazy ass movies. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what.
I believe she played on the Haunting.
Did she play on Conjuring or no?
Yes, she was on The Conjuring. She was the mother.
Lily Taylor, that's her name.
Yeah, Lily Taylor. She was the mother. She's the one that became possessed, if y'all didn't see The Conjuring.
Yeah.
She also played on The House on Haunted Hill. Am I saying
did,
that?
yeah.
With Catherine Zeta-Jones and...
the original with
Tay Diggs.
Tay Diggs. Oh,
yeah,
the
she
movie,
played on
the
that
movie.
as a crazy fucking lady. Anyway.
So, yeah, so she's the doctor, and she has these two nurses. Mm-hmm. They take Eli in. And of course, you know, there's always procedures that have to be done to, you know, try to rectify his illness. So clearly he has an illness, and what they're trying to do is
they're trying to cure him.
They're trying to cure him, but by altering his DNA.
Right.
So they say.
That way they say, but that's not what's going on.
Yeah, so I mean, the movie so far, for where it's at to how they got to the doctor, was okay. You know, it's nothing. You know, it's nothing to call
mama about. Knock on wood.
You know, it's just knock on my head. Oh.
But okay, so for me, I was just like, he's obviously getting signs and he's seeing shit. Ghosts, and I'm like, the ghost. And I'm like, would you let them fucking tell you what's going on, Eli?
But you don't know that they're doing that.
I know, but
that they were trying to hurt him. So he's.
But here's my thing. I'm like, you ain't dumb. You clearly read books because you was giving the doctor some knowledge about your fucking
own illness.
Issues. Yeah, your own fucking issues. Okay, so you're not dumb. So put two and two together. Night 1 they did this. Night 2 they did this. Night 3 they did this. Like, come on now. So I was a little bit perturbed. I was like, okay, come on, they're trying to give you a message. But he did say that later on in the film, like, okay, are they trying to tell me something?
Right.
I don't know if they want to hurt me or if they want to help me. I'm not sure. So he was sort of kind of putting two and two together.
Yeah. I mean, clearly the ghost wasn't trying to hurt him eventually.
Right.
You know, so while he was in, what would you call it, like a laboratory home type of thing? So the house is like vacuum sealed of any germs and stuff like that. So that's why he's able to move around the house without no protection.
Right.
And no germs.
No germs, right.
They vacuum sealed it.
Right.
And then, you know, purify the
water and shit like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they did all that. So he's been spending maybe a couple of days there, and then another person throws a rock at his window.
Right.
And cueing the girl from Stranger Things.
That's who that is. Because I'm like, I know this chick, but I don't know. Mind you, I haven't seen Stranger Things season 2, so...
You gotta get caught up, girl.
I know, I'm behind. But I'm like, this little girl has played... I've seen her on something else before.
It's Stranger Things. Her name is Sadie Sink, and her name in the movie was Haley. Okay. And so, you know, so she was telling him, like, oh, hey, you know, what's your name? Who are you? And all this stuff. And formed a relationship, would you say, with him.
Right.
And was telling him, like, oh, you're strong. Don't let, you don't look sick to me and stuff like that. So she was like, what would you say, like a person who is... like a supporter, because the parents clearly wasn't supporting.
Right. So you would say she was someone that he could confide in, with what was going on,
right? Because you could see like the parents, their relationship wasn't that great.
No, I was like, oh, they don't love each other. Because there was a scene where he was going in, they were holding hands,
right?
And then when he went in, the door closed, they let the hands close,
right?
And the camera like really like focused on that, and I was like, they don't even love each other. So okay, got it.
Yeah. So they were just basically doing that just for Eli's sake. Right. So after that, now the movie took a twist.
That shit I was like...
So you're thinking all this time, like, okay, so he's sick, he's trying to get, he's trying to get healed.
Something is wrong with the doctor.
Right, and now his ass seeing ghosts and stuff like that. So, the nigga was getting curious.
Right, and I'm like, oh, fuck, the doctor... she's messed up. She done did some fucked up shit.
Right.
And that's why these ghosts don't want to go away. So that was my first thought.
Right. So, so clearly the ghosts that were there weren't trying to hurt Eli. They were trying to give him a message.
Right.
So Eli would write his name, he would blow his breath on the window, and I'm thinking inside of that house is freezing as shit, because when he blew his breath, Then he wrote his name, and Eli was still there. I'm like, it must be cold as fuck because it still didn't defrost. This is some serious ghosting there. So Eli writes his name. I guess he's trying to communicate with them. So he blows his breath on the window, and he writes his name, Eli. And, he heard somebody breathing hard, and they blew, they blew their breath on the window and removed the E, and put the E behind, I guess, the E backwards.
The E backwards for it. So it's like
so it
lie.
Like it says lie.
Right. Lie.
Right, which isn't the case.
Right.
It isn't the case.
We find out later
that they were trying to tell him something. They were trying to tell him.
That was a room number, actually.
Right, a code. It was a
fucking
code to the pen pad.
Right.
Where the secrets lie. Where the real information lie. His ass got locked in the closet.
He sure did go like that. Was the only way for him. Yeah, that was the only way for him to see it.
To see the number.
Yeah.
Scratching the damn lie. But it was because the E was backwards. It's because they would put the number 3.
3, right.
Yeah, so that was I thought that was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. And he, not to kind of go through each and every scene, because if you've seen it already, you fucking know.
We're doing the gist.
Right. And so he, takes the code, puts it in the pen pad, goes in the back, and finally gets into, the doctor's office, looks at the files of these
unknown people that he was seeing, the ghosts.
The kids.
Yeah.
And
they were kids.
They were kids.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they were kids. And so he sees the
crazy woman.
He sees the photos. Now the treatment is, treatment number 1, 2, and 3. So he sees the photos of these kids, and he gets to treatment 3, and the kids are dead by treatment 3, and so it really freaks him the fuck out. Okay,
and you can see the progression of him, from treatment 1 to treatment 2. Because it's like he's getting sicker and sicker and sicker and sicker. And he was saying yo, this doctor trying to kill me. There's something wrong. But the parents don't listen. The parents not listening. They're like, look, this is what for your own good. Don't you want to be better? Don't you want to be normal like regular kids and stuff like that? And so which made him sneak off and find out that information.
And so of course he goes a little crazy and shit, and the parents try to calm him down. The doctor comes down, try to sedate him, but it doesn't work. Okay, and so after that I think the mom got some information from the father and found out some things, and the mom was a little upset because she felt like her husband was withholding was being honest about the treatment, right? And so
because he wasn't going to get better, because because he was like saying right, he was like saying, there's some complications that can happen.
And she was like, but you ain't tell me that it would have been a possibility that he would be dead, right. And so she tries to leave, and so the doctor talks to her and shit, and she ends up coming back into the house. Well, anyway, the dad is more on the side of the doctor, trying to save Eli, and Eli somehow gets away from them, I want to say, and ends up down some in the basement of the building. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, because he was running away from them.
Yeah, he's in the basement of the building, and you see this, it's almost not a church, but you see
like a monastery.
Like a monastery, right. Yeah. So I'm like, bitch, this shit was built over a monastery, goddamn it.
I was saying, oh.
So what we doing? So she ain't a doctor. She's a damn nun.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, snap, she a crazy nun.
And then
she's killing kids.
Right. And so I said, oh, this gotta be some kind of sacrificial thing, because Eli finds a photo of her with all her nun sisters, okay? And so we're like, this got to be something that she's sacrificing these children.
Right. I was like, she's trying to conjure up a demon.
Right. Or open up a gateway. She need about 4. This is all this stuff. Right. She need, I'm just like, this shit is crazy.
Right.
And so what happens, I think after that, I think the mom finally.
Yes. So the mom comes down, and here's the twist, guys. Okay, here's the twist. If you saw the movie, or if you're not interested in seeing the movie, here's the twist. She said the mom came down and found the son, because they locked the son in the cellar, wherever the hell they were, wherever the hell he was, and the son found the 3 bodies of the kids and stuff like that.
Right.
The mom said Oh, you really not sick.
What? I'm just like, oh hell.
I was like,
they all in on it.
All in on it.
I'm
like, what you mean all this time? Because when he went down to cellar, he was starting to having his hyperventilate, and then he was like, oh my god, I'm about to die, and his skin was, getting all burny and red. He's like, it burns, and next thing you know, he woke up, his ass was breathing.
Right.
How about that?
So he was like, I can breathe, like I'm not sick. And so when the mom, explains to him,
by then he realized that the mom lied.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And so he like knocks her over the head and gets out of from, underneath the place or whatever.
Right.
And the dad,
I don't remember, but I know the dad got him.
They got him. Okay, so check this out. The day ended up, they caught him and they put him on the gurney. They tied him up. Whew. And then you see, at this point, we're like, okay, the nun's about to do something because she got the knife.
Right.
Something is going on. And so, what?
Go ahead.
Oh, so she starts to put, I said, oh, bitch, are we about to do an exorcism? Wait.
Bitch, you about to do an exorcism?
Like, what's happening? I said, oh, he's a demon child. He's a demon child.
Listen. Now, I was going to rate this movie, I was gonna do that, but that twist at the end.
I was like, okay.
I was not ready.
I was not ready.
I was not ready for that twist.
Yes,
Thank you.
I was not ready for that.
I was not ready.
The nun was taking out holy water, and then she started.
That was her treatment.
Her treatment was the holy water. Okay,
so that's why originally the kids were getting sick because they had
they all were demons. Demonic. Yeah,
right. So she was putting holy water
into their bloodstream.
Bumbo!
So the boy didn't know because he was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Right,
So
he didn't know what's wrong with him.
Right when the nun was about to start with the stabbing, of this sacrificial knife.
Yeah.
He fucking...
Because some nuns was like, I can't save his physical body,
but I can save his soul because it's too late. At this point, it's too late.
Right.
But buddy, little boy, Eli realized, wait a minute, I got the power. Okay? So he fucking... Look, he killed their ass, all right? And he was asking the mom,
burnt style.
He
put the masses upside down, put that upside down cross, and lit them bitches on fire.
And he was telling the mom, what the fuck am I? What am I?
And the mom, she's like, oh my God, I wanted to have a baby. I was like, oh,
her ass,
bitch.
oh my God, she prayed to Satan. Because she said God wasn't listening, so she prayed to Satan for the child.
And gave her a child, y'all.
That's the Antichrist. That's the Antichrist.
So that was a twist. He was a child of Satan.
Yes.
And the reason why they went to that monastery was to exorcise the demons. But they were trying to save him, and it didn't end well.
Nope.
For nobody. Everybody died. The father died. Yep. The nuns died.
But not the mom. But guess what? Alive.
The girl that he was talking to, Haley, that's his half sister.
Yeah, because
you know why?
Daddy gets around. The fuck?
Papa was a rolling stone. Okay.
All right. That shit was crazy. Ooh, I was like, all right, cool. I enjoyed it.
It was a good film.
It was. I didn't think. It caught me off guard because
I was surprised. I was okay. I see what y'all
doing. All right, Netflix. I got faith in y'all again.
Right.
Because I sure enough was losing it.
But do you think it's gonna have a part 2? I feel like the way they ended, because she was like, because Eli was like, why do you even tell me? And Haley was like, well, would you? Right, everybody got coming to their own. But if I told you was the son of Satan, would you believe me?
Right,
probably not. So.
Right. So you gotta realize that shit by yourself.
Right. So, do you think it's gonna be part 2?
I'm I'm satisfied.
Because she did say, "Do you want to meet Daddy?"
You know what? I'm satisfied with the way it ended. I don't think there is going to be a part 2, but if it is, whatever, I'll watch it. I just feel like at this point, let the mind go wander where it needs to be. It's alluded that yes, eventually he meets his father and maybe the rest of his fucking crazy ass siblings. I mean, fucking knows, goddamn it. Maybe they'll have a cult and shit. Like, who fucking knows?
Or it'll be like The Order.
Right. Shit.
Something that you'll have to watch on Netflix. I don't know if it's coming back though, but whatever.
So, but I, like I said, I don't know. What you think? You think it should be a part 2?
I don't think it should be a part 2, but I'm kind of curious to see what part 2 will be.
All right.
Because I want to see the half brothers, half sisters, and I want to see if Satan's gonna come,
right,
and take over the world.
Right. But yes, y'all, that is Eli.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
It was a good movie.
I was entertained.
Yeah. Are you not entertained? This is not why you are here. It was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Yes. So yeah, so check it out. It's on Netflix. It's new. It came out this year.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think. Mm-hmm. Send us a comment. Email us.
Hit us up on Instagram at 2 Drunk Sistas Podcast.
Yep.
That's the number.
We got a podcast up there?
Oh no, it's 2 Drunk Sisters.
I'm like, bitch, what is that? Gotcha.
So okay, our Instagram is 2 Drunk Sisters.
Yes.
Okay. The number 2.
Yes. So hit us up on the social media if you've seen the film, want to give your 2 cents, or let us know what you thought about it, and if you do think there should be a part 2.
Yeah.
And let us know if you were surprised, like how we were surprised.
Yeah.
So that is it, y'all.
That's it.
Have a great week.
Thanks for tuning in.
So you.
I think you're like. Bye, y'all. Have a good one.
Have a good one, y'all. Peace.